In this emotional video, Gypsy-Rose Blanchard sobs as she criticizes her ex-boyfriend Ryan Anderson for disclosing their sacred texts. "I don't trust many people in this world." In a TikTok video, Blanchard said to her ex-husband, "I have always counted you as one of them." Gypsy-Rose Blanchard is criticizing her ex-husband Ryan Scott Anderson for disclosing their private correspondence, claiming that she considered the exchanges to be sacred. Blanchard, 33, seems to allude to some texts she had written her ex in January of this year, just a few weeks after giving birth to her daughter, Aurora, with boyfriend Ken Urker, in an emotional TikTok video posted on Monday, May 5th. On TikTok, Anderson recently shared a screenshot of the chats, seemingly depicting Blanchard confessing, "I feel lost," after asking if he was with Amber J., presumably referring to the Material producer. He said, "Like, I don't know what is real anymore." She acknowledged that it had likely been really hard for Anderson to watch her show Gypsy-Rose, Life After Lockup, and that it had been about 3 months since they had texted. "Anytime you post text communications between us that I believe to be sacred, when I say holy, I mean that I don't trust many individuals in this world. You've always been one of them, in my opinion," she said. "I reached out to you when I was 2 weeks postpartum and I didn't know how to handle my emotions. I just had a baby. My literal whole life changed in an instant," Blanchard went on. "Having Aurora is the nicest thing I've ever experienced and I don't regret it. However, I trusted you, therefore I relied on you," she said, adding that she vented to Anderson during the initial weeks after giving birth to Aurora since she felt detached from Urker. "Everything that was on my mind and in my heart, I told you," she stated. "Did I mention it to Ken? I assumed it would remain between us. I did in the end, but I didn't mean to harm you." In July 2022, Blanchard and Anderson were married while she was incarcerated. She had pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in connection with the death of her mother, Dee Blanchard. In 2015, Blanchard and Nicholas Goujon, her then-boyfriend, planned Dee's murder. After pleading guilty to second-degree murder in connection with the death of her mother, Dee Blanchard, Blanchard and Anderson were married in July 2022 while she was incarcerated. In 2015, Blanchard plotted Dee's murder with her then-boyfriend Nicholas Goujon. After more than 8 years in prison, she was freed from Chillicothe Correctional Center in Missouri in December 2023. 3 months later, in March 2024, Blanchard made the announcement that she and Anderson were divorcing, and the following month, she filed for divorce. In December 2024, the divorce was finalized. Blanchard asserted that Anderson had his TikTok personality and the real Ryan Anderson, claiming that they are two completely different people. In other parts of her TikTok video, she said, "When I see you on TikTok, acting the way you do, talking the way you do, that's not the man that I married," referring to her former partner, a special education teacher at a middle school in Louisiana. As she broke down in tears, she remarked, "It's so hard to see what you have become," adding, "I just want the best for you. I wish for your happiness. I'd like you to go on. I want you to go on and find someone who will make you happy and love you the way you deserve to be loved. I always said Ken is my love, but you were my comfort," Blanchard stated to Anderson. "I knew you would never harm me. Therefore, you were my safe haven." She insisted that she can't keep texting and talking to her ex, saying, "I'm just tired of this war and I want it to end. You get a sense of closeness as long as I continue to speak with you. But that isn't possible. We are unable to accomplish that. We are not at that location," she stated. "I know that wish lists are limited and definitive, but it's all I could do. You will always have a place in my heart, and we will always have those good memories together," Blanchard said to her ex-husband, expressing her sincere regret for the way things had turned out. "I know this is all sinking in, that it's really the end now.